Well, hello and welcome back to Vigor, and you find us out on the shooting range, and I've already found, or I recommend that you spend a bit of time out here learning how to get double taps on fully auto. The recoil on these guns is ferocious. These scarecrows, they have the same hit points as a player, so a headshot, we'll switch to single, is a one-shot kill. We can get a headshot in on this dude here. It gets quite hard at range. I've missed him. Look at that. I've got skills. How is that not hitting him? I'm not really figured out whether there's a real bullet drop or not. I think there might be. Look. But we've got Scarecrow right back there. But anyway, this is somewhere you can spend a bit of time. And if you want, you know, crouch down and practice, you can go over here and go prone on this little mattress. And if you like, you can go full kind of CQB and just run down the range trying to kill things from the hip, which is very hard. Even with the aim point in, I wouldn't recommend this kind of thing. Anyway, this is really straight from the first episode. I've not been out again. We've got another account I've had a few little outings on, which has really alerted me to the shooting thing. I think if there were to be a KDR, I'd be 1 for 1. There's not been killing and fighting in every round, which is good. But we're just going to check our loadout. So we've got the Thompson, we've got a Makarov. Now the issue that I've found is you should maybe just go out with one weapon. I'm going to take the Makarov away and the ammo. We're going to see if we can take some more Thompson ammo. We need to craft some. And let's craft, oh, we're not that many yet. That's 180 materials for 60 rounds of ammo. So we'll take a couple of stacks of that. Now the issue is that once you're out playing, as you pick up weapons, or you've taken weapons with you, you can't empty these weapon slots. So if you went out with 2 weapons, as I did actually in that game when I killed the guy, I picked up basically 2 kind of basic weapons. If I'd found a really good gun later in that round, I wouldn't have been able to pick it up. As far as I know, I really can't figure that out. If I'm wrong, please let me know. What have we got consumable wise? We need probably another disinfectant. Yes please, we shall craft one of those. That takes very short amount of time. There he is. Right, so we'll grab him. So we've got a couple of disinfectants. Crafting wise, we are, or I should say building wise, now to unlock level 2 shelter we need to have made, built or upgraded 3 parts of our base. So what we need to do is build ourselves a wood log. That takes 174 nails. And that will generate an income of materials over time, and it's one of those things that if you don't go, I think it fills up every 8 hours, and if you don't go back and empty it, it will not, you know, it'll reach its capacity and you won't get any more. So it's one of those little ways the game's got to keep you logging in. They all have one of those, don't they? There are also versions, there's a rat trap that over time will generate food. There are herbs and gardens and boxes of plants that will generate food. I haven't seen anything to do with fishing, so I don't know what that jetty is all about. And what else have we got? Oh, we've got one here, the antenna. That's not the antenna. That actually generates 10 gold crowns a day, so we get a little bit free in-game currency. But anyway, we're going to get on challenge completed. Oh, we got some rewards for building the crafting table. 2400 materials, 10 gold, and 60 rounds of a kind of ammo I can't identify from the icons yet. Now, if you look down over on the left-hand side, we got some challenges. One is craft a Thompson, so we can do that. We need to loot 6 more containers, and we've only been in 2 encounter missions, which you've seen. So let's build ourselves a Thompson. And that completes that challenge when it's built. That's only going to take a few seconds. And then what happens? We get a reward for that. Let's wait till it's dropped. Probably about now. There we are. So we've got some, look a bit, weapon parts, we've got some more gold, and we've got a box. We've got a loot box. We've got a loot box. Have we? We've got a common crate. Let's open it. Something nice, something nice, something nice. We've got a crafting part. We've got 3 parts for an AUG. We've got 120 rounds of military grade ammo, which looks like it's probably for an AK. And some glass, which is handy. And it shows you here what's left to get out of each type of crate. So I'm guessing as the options run down, you can kind of see whether it's even worth getting one. I haven't seen crates for sale anywhere. Whether that's something they're going to leave till after everyone's reviewed the game, I don't know. But I'm very happy with the way this game's playing so far. Do we need to select a new challenge? Kill an Outlander. We can try. So let's get into a fight. Just looking for an encounter. Sorry, I didn't get the grasp of what was going on there. So, shooting range, I think very important. It doesn't take long to get into a game. I've tried selecting specific maps, and it doesn't take long to get into a game. We're in the game. Fiskfabrik. Is that fish factory? That's my guess. Norway looks lovely from what I've seen in this game. I'd quite like to go there. Anyway, I'll be back when we're in the lobby. Please let me know where I am with the balance of the game volume and narration volume. I think I've got it high enough so you can hear the environmental sounds a bit more clearly than you could when I very first started recording. However, when the shooting starts, I think it probably gets very loud. But that's where I've got the balance at the moment. So maybe we'll get a silencer one day, if there is such a thing. Right, now we got the option. We did buy some gold. Do you know what we're going to do? Where, if we can, I can't see what's selected. Ah, there we go. This screen does lag horribly. How do I buy? How do I buy a better crate or insurance? I can't move that. I'm having real trouble on that screen of getting to where I could have paid to get more loot. Maybe that's just me. We're here to fight. Oh, we're very close to the drop zone. We do need to have a look at the drop zone sometime. The comm station, I think that's the one that actually changes where the drop will be. But maybe, I mean, sooner or later we've got to have a look. Those people, I should have checked. Were they investing their gold in general loot or the box? If they put money into the box, they're probably going to be there to defend it, I would have thought. Right, now what we could do, we want to be really careful. Close doors behind you. Then anyone else coming to the building might be completely unaware that you're in there. And we can move around quite quietly and slowly. We're going to make sure the gun's on auto. I've tried in combat, and the results so far are 1 for 1 of fully auto or semi with the grease gun. Very similar principle to the Thompson we got here, and I'm not sure. I think trying to control like get a double tap 2-shot burst on auto, I think might be the way forward.
Exits are the way to get out of the area. Timely escape is the key for survival.
Wires and nails, they sound useful. I think wires are quite essential for some of your base level upgrades. And vehicles can be a good source of them. So let's just check up here. I'm not sure whether a vehicle will have a sort of loot point marker that you can see from any side of it, or whether you need to check around the vehicle, you know, whether you need to be on this side, you can't see it from the other side. But alright, I'm conscious of the fact people are going to be drawn maybe this way because of the drop point. I think when we're in a house we're going to go to auto. Shotguns are really deadly, as we saw actually in the first match. Up close and personal. So I think my counter to such an intrusion is going to be a nice burst. It worked on the first guy in that hut, didn't it? Not so good over any kind of range. I get over here. And I'm still, I don't know, we'll see whether, if the drop actually comes down that close to us, we might go and have a look. Even if it's more of a sneaky, campy have a look. Chemicals sound good. Right, I'm not too worried about leaving doors open behind us. That might actually waste somebody some time worrying about us being in there. Right, I just heard a bit of a gunshot over that way somewhere, but very distant. Right, leg it across here. I was starting to hit the right button for sprint, which is pushing down the left stick. I was doing repeatedly, and may do again, left bumper, which is sprint in state of decay. Right, oh, someone been in here. Stay down. We've got lootable, so maybe not. Do we need another Thompson? We'll take another Thompson. I hope we don't now find... This is what I mean. If we now found it somewhere, or somebody, you know, dropped for us a really cool gun. See, I can't pick that up now. I have no... That's very close by, isn't it? I think there's somebody downstairs. I don't think bullets have any penetration. I'm not sure. 100%. I know I don't need to whisper, they can't hear me, right? But it's the atmosphere. It's very tense. Headshot's definitely the way forward. You can shoot through windows though, that's for sure. Well, I can't see anything to loot down here, so I'm going to head out. Be crazy if I got somebody by their shadow, wouldn't it? But we're just going to head around this way. So how are you getting on if you're playing this game? How have you found it? I'm enjoying it. It's not too kind of PvP. There don't seem to be people just like out to run around and kill as many people as possible. The game doesn't really let you do that. Even when you get someone's looted this one for sure. I'm actually heading away from the drop zone, and the end down that road's an exit point. So I don't know. I'm going to keep out of the way. We're going to head back down towards the drop zone and have a look. I like keeping just at the back and here in the shade. No silhouette. A little bit open down here. So we'll get a move on. Let's just have a look here. And yeah, just having to stop and look at them. Oh Jesus, where's that coming from? I'm dead. There you go, headshotted. What's he got? Yeah, the carbine. I'm quite looking forward to getting one of those. They're a good gun. Well, fortunately, we didn't really lose anything spectacular. Thank you, Dark Beast, for killing. Oh, now someone's shooting at him. Are these the guys who'd started camping out the drop point already?
Collecting the airdrop is rewarding, but it's also challenging to escape the other Outlanders.
We won't stay with him. He's running away. But as I was saying, no, I'm finding the game a nice balance. It's got a nice tension because there could be a fight. And you could come out of it the loser. But what really I like is the way that your whole base and your loot is detached from that environment. What you take onto a map, which you can then lose, is down to you. And I think my tactic is always going to be, if I find something really good loot-wise, I'm probably just going to go for the nearest exit point and not linger for a bit of glass when I've just picked up something quite magnificent. So that's going to be one of the tactics, I think. Right, so here's our little... We've made 1 materials from our wood log. And we've got an achievement. We're officially a gatherer. Right, have we got anything else here build-wise we can do? We need to level up something. Can we Yes. We've got enough metal parts to level up the crafting table. That's 10 minutes. We need to get I don't know why I keep moving from point to point. I've looted 15 containers, so we've got maybe a reward for that. I've got to wait 16 hours 7 minutes for a new challenge. We're making a grease gun, and we're going to take the grease gun with us, and we're going to take 3 mags of ammo. And we just lost all our disinfectant when we got killed so quickly. Cool, these are quite expensive. 500 materials. Oops. Well, there you go. What can I say? We'll be back very shortly. Or actually, no, I'm going to call it an episode there. That seems like a little thing. We're already up to nearly 20 minutes, which I don't know. Let me know what you think. I guess once I've settled down in the base and have less to talk about there, we'll be out doing a bit more adventuring. I'll make these quite regularly because, to be honest, they're quite easy to record as long as the Elgato plays ball. So thanks a lot for watching. Any comments, give us a like if you're into this kind of thing. I'm very new to this live commentary action game format, so bear with me, I am learning the craft. Take care, thanks very much for watching. And for now, goodbye.